Hi everyone, and welcome to Sustain Life Journal Yoga. You can go ahead getting started laying on your back with your feet flopped open, one hand on your belly and the other on your heart. Begin to sink your body deep into your mat, getting centered and grounded to prepare for our class today. You can allow your eyes to gently close and begin taking deep inhales and exhales through your nose, allowing your belly to rise and fall. Throughout class today, I encourage you to keep your attention on your inhales and exhales, the different sensations that come up through your body, and enjoy the nature sounds as you flow through this yoga flow. On your next exhale, you can slowly start to draw your knees in towards your chest, wrapping your arms and your hands around your knees or shins. Drawing your knees deeply in towards your chest, but allowing just enough space that you can still breathe deeply. You can begin to sway side to side to massage out your lower back. Feel free to stay in that movement, or you can bring your hands to your knees and begin to draw tiny circles, loosening up our hips and beginning some gentle movement in our body. Slowly start to reverse your circles. When you feel all evened out, we'll bring our knees back towards our chest and gently begin rocking forward and back. Again, just massaging our spine, building some momentum, and even strengthening our core as we lift ourselves up. The next time you rock up, you can slowly start to fold over your knees, coming onto your hands, and then shifting your hips back, moving into Balasana, Child's Pose. Our feet are together, knees spread out wide, and our upper body is resting towards the mat. Extend your arms out in front of you and continue to breathe. Begin to lift your forehead away from the mat, coming up onto your hands and knees in tabletop pose. Pressing into your hands, lifting up through your back, drawing your belly button in towards spine. And exhale, allowing your belly button to fall down towards the earth and lifting your chin up towards the sky. We're flowing through our cat and cow pose, stretching out our upper back. Continue with these movements at your own pace and rhythm, adding in any organic movement that you prefer. If it feels good in your body, you can begin to take circles, maybe shifting your hips side to side, or just keep going in a traditional cat and cow. When you feel all evened out, we'll make our way to tabletop, tucking our toes, lifting our hips, pressing deeply into our hands, and shifting back into a downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale through your nose and bring a significant bend to your knees. You can begin to bend one knee, then the other, continuing to draw your upper body towards your knees, pressing into your hands and enjoying this gentle inversion. We'll begin to take little tiptoes, walking our feet up towards our hands, coming into our forward fold. Again, you can bring a generous bend to your knees to protect your back. Allowing the crown of your head to fall towards the earth, maybe swaying side to side. Just bringing some gentle movement. On your next exhale, using the strength in your legs, we'll slowly start to peel our upper body up, lifting our hands up over our head, and then bringing them down, stacking one hand on your heart and the other hand on top of that one. Gently closing your eyes if that feels safe to you, and checking in with how your body feels so far in class. You may feel heat building in your body. Maybe your mind has started to race somewhere off of your mat. But let's refocus our attention back to our breath and this present moment. Taking a deep inhale, lifting your hands up over your head, and on your exhale, bringing your hands to your lower back, facing downwards, opening up your chest, pushing your hips forward to the top of your mat, and continuing to breathe. Taking a slight back bend. Inhale, lifting your hands back over your head, standing up straight. And then holding on to your left hand with your right and bending over to your right side, stretching out the left side of our body and back. Inhale, back up towards center, and exhale, a quick stretch to our left. Inhale, back up towards center, and on our exhale, we'll bring our hands to our lower back, or you can bring them to a goalpost position. And again, opening up our chest, pushing our hips forward, opening up our neck, and continuing to breathe. We'll gently bring our hands back up towards the sky or release them to our sides and just shake our body out a little bit, releasing any tension in our lower back. When you're ready, we'll bring our feet to the outside of our yoga mat and slowly start to lower your hips down towards the earth, coming into a squat. This pose is pretty intense for our hips. Your heels might be lifted away from the earth, and to get them flat on the earth, we can just widen our stance. Bringing your hands to your heart, continuing to breathe, and maybe even shifting from one side to the other. I have really tight hips, so this pose isn't super comfortable for me. So shifting side to side is a great way to stretch out your hips individually. When you're ready, you can allow your bottom to come down onto the earth, allowing the soles of your feet to come onto the earth, and slowly making your way onto your back. We'll draw our knees in towards our chest, extending our left leg down onto the earth, while keeping our right knee hugged in towards our chest. You can bring your right knee over to your right side to open up your hip if that feels comfortable in your body. Using your left hand, you can draw your right knee across your body, making your way into a supine twist. Continuing to breathe deeply, as you can easily lose your breath when you're in a twisted pose. You can begin to bring your right knee back up towards center, switching out our legs, extending your right leg, and drawing your left knee in towards your chest. Using your left hand, you can externally rotate your left knee, opening it up. And then gently drawing your left knee across your body, coming into a supine twist, extending your left arm out beside you. we'll begin to unwind, drawing our knees in towards our chest one more time, and then finding a pose that you feel will help to complete your practice. Lately, I've been loving drawing my feet together and holding on to my ankles, allowing my knees to flop open to stretch my hips deeper. When you're ready, you can begin to release your pose, making your way into Shavasana, resting the back of your hands on the earth, palms up towards the sky, allowing your feet to flop open, releasing any tension that you're holding in your jaw, your hands, your feet, your hips, your back, and continuing to breathe deeply in this final resting pose. You can allow your eyes to gently close or bring them to a soft gaze, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. Allowing all of the benefits of this practice to come together in this restorative pose, which will melt into a 5-minute meditation to finish our class. I'll let you know when the meditation is complete. We'll slowly begin to deepen our inhales and exhales, reawakening our mind and body to return back to our day, hopefully with a little bit more presence and a little bit more ease in our lower back and hips. You can begin to bring small movements to your fingers, toes, maybe shifting your head side to side. Slowly opening your eyes, letting the light back in, and preparing to re-enter your day. I really appreciate you taking the time to take good care of yourself and for choosing to flow with Sustain Life Journal Yoga. Feel free to subscribe. That way you have yoga classes always coming your way. I hope you have a really good day. Take good care of yourself, and we'll see you next time.